everyone, welcome to Chewing the Fat with Harry, Sally, and Wendy. Hey you guys, oh man, Sally's all crazy. She's all excited tonight. Yeah, she's all excited. She goes, what are we doing? What are we doing? Something different tonight. Because you guys, we are here because we are kicking off your weight loss in January 2022 challenge. Yes, indeed we are. I asked everyone what they kind of wanted to see in the challenge for those regular viewers who have been on this journey with Harry and I, and they came up with some good ideas. So based on that and based on talking it over with Harry, we came up with a kick off your weight loss in January 2022 challenge. Now, this challenge will be uploaded to our Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans Facebook group tomorrow. I will email this to Kim and she'll go ahead and pin that. Harry will put this up on our website with you.
So you can if you want to print it out, you can print it out.
So you can print it out. So I'm going to go over the actual challenge with you, and then we're going to delve into some of the days. And that's going to be for the brand new folks that have joined us that want to join in our Kick Off Your Weight Loss in January 2022 challenge. So let's get started with New Year's Day, January 1st, 2022. I never thought 2022. That was so off the radar.
Wow.
That was like so far in the future.
Oh yeah,
that was like, you know, way, way, way out there, and I cannot believe I'm saying 2022.
I know, it's weird, huh?
Yes. I hope that it's a great year for everyone. I truly do. But that is New Year's Day, and we're starting it off. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but it's Saturday. Yeah. And all Saturdays, all the way down the calendar, every single Saturday is going to be a regular refeed keto day. Use your macros, eat healthy, nutritious foods, and use the do's and don'ts foods list, and take a walk. Now, I'm going to be sharing something exercise-wise to do, moving your body, taking a walk, as well as a different protocol for every single day of the week. Every day, every Monday is going to be the same. Every Tuesday is going to be the same. Every Wednesday is going to be the same, and so forth and so on. We do not tell you what you need to eat every single day. Like, you get to wake up and have 2 eggs, scrambled, boiled,
you can't do that.
or over easy, and 1 piece of dry toast. You know, I'm not telling you that. I'm giving you a protocol. And based on your macros and your food preferences, and using the, you took the 1 piece of paper.
You did?
Yes.
Oh,
no, here it is. The do's and don'ts for the fasting and regular keto days that I have. And these will be listed on the Facebook Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans group.
You'll be able to
or it will be on our website, and that's in the description below. Click on that link. You'll be able to print both of these off. Yeah. Both of these. These are clean, healthy keto foods that I'm giving you. As well as when you are doing the fasting day, you will be, during the fast, you'll be doing black coffee, black or green tea, water, sparkling, and still water only. We're going to go over more of the do's and don'ts foods list in just a minute, but back to the challenge. So, Saturday is a regular refeed keto day. Use your macros, eat healthy, nutritious foods, use the do's and don'ts foods list, and take a walk. Sunday. Every single Sunday down this list is going to be the exact same protocol. And that is, we're going to do an 18-hour fast or a 6-hour eating window. If you can't fast, we want you to stick to 6 hours. So let's say you start your, you start your first meal at 12 noon, because that's easy. You would stop eating at 6 p.m.
Right.
Because it's 6 hours. You can eat your food in a 6-hour window. You can have 3 meals. You can have 2 meals. You can have 1 meal. You can have 2 meals and a snack. It's up to you, but it is a 18-hour fast, which means from the time that you stopped eating the night before till when you break your fast the following day, there are at least 18 hours have gone by. That's what that means. Now, on Mondays, every single Monday throughout the January challenge, we are doing a protein sparing modified fast day. It is a high priority day. You need to be eating 0.8 grams up to 1.2 grams per lean body weight of protein every single day. I'll explain this in just a minute, but I want to go over the calendar protocol first. So that means every single Monday, it's a protein sparing modified fast. You're going to eat your protein. You're going to stay away from carbs. You're going to stay away from fat. Those are very limited on that day. Now, every single Tuesday is going to be a regular keto day or carnivore day or ketovore day for you, because we're not telling you how to eat ketogenically. We're just giving you the protocol. It's a regular keto day. Use your macros, eat healthy, nutritious foods, and use the do's and don'ts foods list and lift some weights. You can do resistance training, lifting your weights. Now, every single Wednesday is going to be a protein sparing modified fast day. It is high priority. Eat your protein first. Make sure you get all your protein in. Okay? Limit your carbs. No more than 10. Try to stay as close to 0 as you can. And limit your fat that day to 30 grams. You need some fat every single day so that your body can absorb fat soluble vitamins. Super important. Now, Thursday, every single Thursday is going to be a carnivore day or a BBBE day. No carb day. Keep it simple. Do resistance training or lift some weights. Super simple. Get up, have some eggs, throw some butter on it. For lunch, have some turkey, have some steak, have a hamburger patty, have some ground hamburger. For dinner, have some fish, have some shrimp, have some hamburger again, have some pork loin, salt and pepper. Keep it simple and you're done. So Friday again is a protein sparing modified fast, high protein priority day. Limit your carbs. Try to keep as low as you can. Don't go over 10 grams. Keep your fat no more than 30 grams and move your body. And then we do the regular refeed keto day. So every single day of the week, you do the same thing. It's different every single day. But that makes it easy. If it's Monday, it's a protein sparing modified fast day. Now, for those of you who are brand new, it's going to get confusing for you. And so I want to explain, I explained the fasting from the last meal at night, and Harry and I try to be done by 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Definitely.
So by 5 a.m. the next morning, you've already fasted in your sleep. 12 hours have gone by, right?
Yeah.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Where in that is your 18 hours? If you end at 5, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. By 11 o'clock, if we stop eating at 5 p.m. the night before, 11 o'clock, we're going to break our fast. If you stop at 4, it's going to be 10. If you stop at 6, it's going to be 12, and so forth and so on. So that's what that means. And during the fasting time, when you are not eating, you can have black coffee, black or green tea. You can have sparkling water, and you can have still water, which is plain tap bottled water with no bubbles in it. No cream, no creamers, no collagen, no MCT oil powders. You can use stevia, a few drops of stevia if you have to have something in your coffee or your tea. But other than that, that's all we're doing. So it's a straight, true fast with those things. Now, you're asking me about protein sparing modified fast day. What does that mean? Well, I looked up protein sparing modified fast because I wanted to know about the origination of it and who created it. Well, the concept of a protein sparing modified fast, which is PSMF, was described by George Blackburn in the 1970s as an intensive weight loss diet designed to mitigate the harms associated with protein calorie malnutrition. Because if you eat lean protein only, you get what's known as wasting disease. So nitrogen losses induced by either acute illnesses or hypocaloric diets in patients with obesity in order to adapt the patient's metabolism sufficiently to use endogenous fat stores as well as to preserve the protein contained in the body's cell mass. So basically this was a diet that gave you the minimum amount of protein necessary to prevent your muscle wasting effects. In other words, to keep your body from cannibalizing its own muscle while it's looking for protein and energy to burn. So while still eliminating fats and carbohydrates. So typically, depending on your activity level, you're going to need 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of lean body mass. Not total body weight, total lean body mass. Now, how do you find your total lean body mass, you ask? You go to our website, down in the description below, you click on it, and we have a lean body mass calculator, and you can do it in pounds and kilograms. You can do it for European metrics, and you can do it for the imperial standard, and find out how much protein you need as a minimum eat every single day. But specifically, you really need to hit that number or exceed that number on protein sparing modified fast days. So protein beyond this minimum amount is also eliminated, and the body will use it for energy in the process called gluconeogenesis. And that is where your liver, when it's out there looking for energy in your body, it can take protein and turn it into energy. It can turn it into glucose for your brain. It's a very smart, our bodies are a wonderful machine, and it can create what it needs by pulling it from the stores in your body. So that's very, very important, okay? So further, the lean body mass, which is your muscles, your organs, your skin, they're spared through resistant training and limiting aerobic activity, okay? So basically, I wanted to go into that, and if you guys Google George Blackburn, you know, he was at Harvard Medical. He is a very renowned doctor, very prestigious. He's the one who came up with protein sparing modified fast. There's a lot more information on him and on the diet. It's like the low carb diet came from Dr. Atkins, brought it to the forefront, but it's been used since the 1800s, and it's been used in the early 1900s for epileptic patients. So there's a lot of back history that you can Google about it, but I kind of want to stay on track to the diet part of it. So the protein sparing modified fast day also is, I want to read this part too, because he says it is a type of a very low calorie diet. So about 800 calories or less a day. It's with a high portion of protein calories and simultaneously restriction of carbohydrates and fat. You really need to include protein, your fluids, vitamins, and mineral supplementation. So you can do protein sparing modified fast diets for up to 6 months, followed by a gradual increase in calories over 6 to 8 weeks. And that's why we also include a refeed day. That doesn't mean go pig out on your favorite candy bars and drive through foods. Yeah. What that means is you want to find out what your macros are and hit that, or add 100 or 200 calories more of your favorite vegetables, your carb veggies. Sorry, folks. Telephonus interruptus.
Constellinus.
So the refeed day is to keep our body, we're going to add a little bit more carbs, we're going to add some more fat, because we're refueling our body to get back to the beginning of the week where we're going to hit it hard and heavy again. So you want to eat clean keto foods from the do's and don'ts list, and you want to refuel your body so that you can hit the 3 days a week protein sparing modified fast day. You can, the next day after a refeed, you're going to be doing the 18-hour fast. So I kind of have it so that you've got protein sparing modified fast, then you've got the regular keto day, then you've got protein sparing modified fast, then you've got a full day of carnivore or PBBE, and then you've got protein sparing modified fast again, but then you've got a regular refeed day that's going to take you into an 18-hour fast. So you're not going to be starving to death. You're going to have enough fuel for your body, and we're also going to be tricking our bodies into releasing the fat, working to utilize fat for fuel. Fat is going to be our energy, and that's what we are doing here. So anyway, I just wanted to share some of that information because it's a fascinating article, and there's a lot more to it than that, but I kind of wanted to share it because, like I said, Atkins, before keto, was low carb, and Atkins started that craze, I believe, back in the 60s and brought that to the forefront. So there's a lot of information on how things began, and there are a lot of groups that have taken these and run with it. You know, carnivore, ketovore, you know, low carb, ketogenic, all of these things have worked for so many hundreds of thousands of people, and they've tweaked it to meet their needs. Right. So basically, I hope everybody joins us on the challenge. Please leave us a comment below and let us know if you are. It's great to know we have a group of people that are doing the same thing. I would suggest that you weigh in on the 1st. You weigh in like Carrie and I do, a la naturelle, after we've gone to the bathroom in the morning, before we do a shower, before we brush our teeth or anything. We get on the scale and we find out what our weight is. I would write that down. I would get a inexpensive tape measure, cloth measure. I would measure your chest, right at your belly button, and your hips. Now I measure my arm, my thighs, my neck, but at least those 3 areas, because you are going to lose weight through your torso and your hips right away, especially if you are brand new to keto. I want you to take a photo of your front, of your side, of your back, and then of your other side, because you will be amazed at how many inches you lose on the ketogenic lifestyle.
Yeah. It'll blow you away.
You may not lose as much weight
right
as you will inches on this diet. And the reason for that is your fat cells right now are swollen. They're swollen with water, salt, fat, minerals, and
toxins.
And when you release the fat, when your liver, when your body pulls that fat out, it pulls everything out and deflates that fat cell, right? So it compresses it down. Now the challenge is, for those of you who are absolutely brand new, is you are going to have to get into the habit of using good salts. I'm not talking the white, bleached, chemically stripped, dead white salt in the blue canister with the girl and the umbrella. That is not the salt I'm talking about. That's not the table salt. Get some pink Himalayan salt. Get some Redmond real salt. Get salts that have all the minerals, all the nutrients still left in them. Get a good sea salt, like Celtic salt from France. You know, I believe that the healthier salt is from deep within Mother Earth, where it's mined from seabeds that are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old, because of all of the toxic waste that's being pumped into the oceans now, and all of the nanoparticles of plastics. That's just me. That's what I prefer. But try to get good healthy salts and use it liberally on your foods. Another thing that I would suggest that you are going to need, specifically because we are doing a protein sparing modified fast day and a fasting day, is you are going to need electrolytes.
Oh yeah.
Now, those of you who are brand new, you need to make sure the electrolytes that you choose do not have sugar in them. Some have 1 or 2 carbs per serving. I believe Zip Fizz is one of those. But you need something that is sweetened with, if you're going to have the flavored ones, like the flavored Zip Fizz, the flavored Perfect Keto, the flavor LMNT, the flavored Real Light. You want to make sure that they have good, healthy sugars that are not going to raise your blood sugar at all in there. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with this, but you know, this is something that we're going to be sharing with the new folks, and it may be repetitive for those of you who are old hats at it, or you guys are in maintenance right now. You know, this is something that we have to help all of the new folks that are coming into the ketogenic lifestyle with, and we're all here to help you. Please feel free to leave a comment, ask questions. We have so many great regular viewers in the Loving It on Keto family and in our Facebook group, and everyone is there to help you. And if we don't get to you, they'll help you and answer those questions for you. So please feel free to ask the questions, and we can point you in the right direction and get you right on board with this. Do you have anything to say, Harry, about it at all?
Not really, not right now. I think you'd said enough, especially for the people that are basically new.
Brand new. I don't want to overwhelm
you with stuff. And it's really pretty easy, I think, once you lay down, you know, the whole structure.
Well, the interesting thing is when you do your macros, when you figure out your lean body mass and how much protein you have, for me, my lean body mass is 120 pounds. That's my body with no fat on it. None. Zero zilch. That's what I would presumably weigh. Yeah. So, if I eat 1 gram of protein per lean body mass, I would need 120 grams of protein every single day. And a gram of protein is 4 calories. A gram of carbohydrates is 4 calories. A gram of fat is 9 calories. So if you know what the caloric value of each gram of macros, and the macros, there's 3 macros: protein, carbohydrates, and fat. 2 out of the 3 macros your body needs to survive or it will die, and that is protein and fat. It does not need carbohydrates at all, because it can produce its own glucose. The sugar that you get from carbohydrates, your body breaks down carbohydrates, which break down into a sugar, which breaks down into a glucose. Your body utilizes it. Your body can actually create and pull that by changing the protein structure for your body. So don't be afraid to have salt. Don't be afraid to have fat. And don't be afraid that you're not getting your sugar or your carbs in every single day, because you do not need any carbs to live. Your body can do just fine without, but you have to have protein and you have to have fat. So that's what I kind of wanted to share today with everybody. Yeah. We're kicking this off on the 1st, January 1st. Oh man, here it comes, you guys.
Yeah, here we go.
Are you ready? Are you ready for it? I think we finally are, aren't we?
Yeah.
You having some salt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, everybody, please remember to like, subscribe, ring the little bell. Hey, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you right here tomorrow. Yes, indeed. I haven't had one of these today. You know, I've kind of, when I first started eating rock salt, it was weird, but now I just crave it. It's like, it's so good.
Well, so do I. I got a cramp last night.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, but you didn't drink your electrolytes?
Nope, didn't drink my electrolytes.
That's why I wanted to start making them for you, so remember.